And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Pirates, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Hit in the air to center field. Pilar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number
Stepping
23.
in, Anhyooryo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 1-2, here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
You close him on the fastball there. Anhyooryo is the second out of the opening frame. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So not much happening. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder
looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Designated hitter
Orlando Arcia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Hit to short. Seager has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Third baseman, Longoria.
Evan Longoria comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. In now, Danny Valencia.
Batting fifth.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that's through for a hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Here's Joe Panic as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
One there, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the digging in now, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 35.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Stepping into the box, number 12. He stands in for the first time in this one. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
Batting six.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And Panic will make the catch, and that retires the side. Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting 8. Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pilar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And, oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting 9th. Catcher, Francisco.
Line to the right side. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Orlando Arcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Longoria is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... Orioles leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Walter Quo. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's Javier Baez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Manuel Margot will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Andrew Heaney will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
31,
ready for another chance. Noriaoki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 35.
Striding in once again, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Valencia. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in for his second at-bat. Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
36.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Matt Strom, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Francisco Cervelli is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the. Josh Osich will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Josh Osich.
Digging in to try it again. Number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Benintendi in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Walter Quo.
Designated hitter, Walter Quo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Orlando Arcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Evan Longoria started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Left for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Javi Guerra is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Corey Seager would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number
Ready
5.
once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ready now, Danny Valencia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The second baseman, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bo Cummings will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. Finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Aoki going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Wendy Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53.
Striding in once again, number 35. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 12 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another
Carlos
shot now.
Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One-zero count. Here it is. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here, Chief.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Adonis Garcia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Garcia.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a liner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area. A foul ball.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Orioles. Adonis Garcia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Santiago Casilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Walter Quo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. The 0-2 delivery, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Full count. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now
here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Aoki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Corey Seager. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. On the move is Pilar. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand. Ichiro Suzuki will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Suzuki.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat. Joe Panik is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. And Ichiro can't get it, a base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Into the box, Kevin Pilar. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Francisco Cervelli is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Up next for the
Adonis Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Brian Flynn comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, number 35. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get one more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Walter Quo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimble. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.